At the pinnacle of America's Special Operations Forces stands Delta Force. Officially designated as the first Special Forces Operational Detachment-Delta, this elite counter-terrorism unit of the United States Army has earned a reputation that borders on legendary. Known by various monikers like the Unit, Task Force Green, Delta, and more recently the Combat Applications Group, this highly specialized force operates at the very edge of military capability. From covert raids and hostage rescue missions to counter-terrorism operations, these operators take on missions that require sophisticated and highly specialized training. The unit's hallmarks are professionalism, secrecy, and an unparalleled record of success. These qualities have cemented Delta Force's status as not just the Army's premier special mission unit, but as one of the most formidable special operations forces in the world. As we delve into the structure and capabilities of this extraordinary unit, remember that much remains classified, shrouded in the necessary secrecy that allows Delta Force to operate effectively in defense of national security. Today, we look at the organizational structure of the troops, their teams, and the functions. Let's get straight into it. Delta Force consists of approximately 500 operators, as various sources are reporting. This is not including the operational support teams, which are likely double or triple that number. Each operator is highly trained and skilled, supported by numerous specialists. At its heart are 4 primary assault squadrons, A, B, C, and D. These units form the operational core of Delta Force, carrying out the most critical missions. When we zoom in on Squadron A, which is one of the assault squadrons, also known as Sabre Squadrons, it is known that it consists of 3 troops, Troop A, B, and C. Troop A and Troop B are the assault troops. Each assault troop consists of 4 teams or squads, A, B, C, and D for Troop A, and E, F, G, H for Troop B. The structure of each team is identical. Each squadron is commanded by a lieutenant colonel, and troops are led by majors. Each troop has 4 teams, each one led by a team leader, which is usually a command sergeant major or master sergeant, and an assistant team leader who can also be within the same ranks. Each troop has as little as 2 or as many as 12 operators in them. This can vary based on mission requirements. Next to this, each squadron also consists of a reconnaissance troop, which is referred to as Troop C. Although there is not much information available, we can only assume this troop is smaller compared to the A and B troops, given this squadron is tasked with missions that require sharpshooters, infiltration specialists, and reconnaissance operations. Each assault squadron is a structured unit of about 75 operators. The flexible size allows for adaptation to various mission types. All team members, including operators, are of senior enlisted ranks, indicating a high level of experience and expertise required for Delta Force operations. This structure ensures each team has strong leadership and a core of highly trained operators, allowing for autonomous operations when necessary, while maintaining the flexibility to combine or subdivide as missions demand. Squadron B, C, and D have similar structures, and are assault squadrons as well. C Squadron was activated around 1989, and D Squadron was activated around 2006. Being the 2 latest additions to the Delta Force assault squadrons, they rotate on and off on standby, and when they're not on call, they're constantly training to keep the end of the spear as sharp as possible. Beyond the assault squadrons, Delta Force maintains specialized units for crucial support functions, as mentioned earlier. One of these squadrons is the E Squadron. The Special Aviations component evolved from a joint CIA-Army unit known as Sea Spray in the 1980s. E Squadron was activated in 1989 and is stationed separately in Fort Eustis, Virginia, where it is known as the Aviation Technology Office. This elite aviation unit operates modified versions of MH-60 Blackhawks, MH-6 Little Birds, and MH-47 Chinooks specifically crafted for Special Forces operations. They specialize in covert insertion and extraction in high-risk environments. The squadron comprises of a select group of Army aviators and potentially CIA operatives, including highly skilled pilots, experienced crew chiefs, and expert maintenance personnel. The training for E Squadron goes far beyond standard military aviation. These special operations aviators undergo intensive training in night operations, low-altitude flying, and operating in denied areas. Their exceptional skills allow them to operate in conditions that would ground conventional aircraft, supporting Delta operators in some of the most challenging environments globally. Then there is G Squadron, the Advanced Force Operations Unit, which serves as Delta's intelligence and reconnaissance arm and is formally known as the Operational Support Troop. This squadron is tasked with operations conducted to refine the location of specific, identified targets and further develop the operational environment for near-term missions. These operators blend advanced special operations skills with sophisticated intelligence-gathering techniques. Their primary function is pre-mission intelligence collection, surveillance, and reconnaissance, often deploying ahead of other Delta squadrons to prepare the operational environment. It is unknown what the relation is with the C troops in the assault squadrons, if any. G Squadron's training is exceptionally comprehensive, covering areas such as advanced surveillance techniques, counterintelligence, and operating in non-permissive environments. They work closely with various intelligence agencies and may include liaison officers from these organizations. The squadron utilizes cutting-edge surveillance and communication equipment, much of which remains classified. Although the squadrons are hailed in secrecy and rarely anything comes to light, for good reason, there are some additional squadrons which we do not know of completely or only partly. One of those squadrons operates digitally, although it is not clear that this is included into Delta Force or if it is a unit within JSOC. There is no denying that offensive cybersecurity plays a prominent role in current-day warfare. Adapting to the growing accounts of cyber threats and nation-state advanced persistence threats, it is assumed to have included the Computer Network Operations Squadron, or also referred to as CNOS. This unit consists of highly skilled cyber operators who conduct operations in the digital realm, providing critical cyber intelligence, disrupting enemy networks, identifying targets, and gathering information crucial to mission success. By 2007, what began as an informal group had grown into a full-fledged squadron within the Special Forces realm, officially designated as CNOS. The unit's roots can be traced back to the 1990s, when a handful of tech-savvy operators specializing in surveillance unofficially formed the group. The squadron's cyber experts now work in close collaboration with various intelligence organizations, including the CIA, ISA, and JSOC's internal cyber warfare divisions. Supporting these frontline units is a network of specialized squadrons, handling functions from signals intelligence to combat support, cooks and surgeons, selection and training, and back office and supplying personnel. This comprehensive structure ensures Delta Force operators remain at the forefront of special operations capabilities and are always mission-ready, only having to focus on the task at hand. Delta Force maintains constant readiness, always at the forefront of the most sophisticated operations. They serve as silent guardians, ensuring national security through their exceptional skills and unwavering dedication. Delta Force and its squadrons stand ready to respond to any threat, anytime, anywhere, safeguarding America's interests in an uncertain world. Thank you for watching, and see you all in the next video.